Monday. It's weird, like, yelling, then realizing there's actually another human next to me, and there's no other humans around. Like, I'm just yelling to a crowd.
Sorry, Mac.
But no one's here. Yeah, sorry to our downstairs neighbor. Anyway, hi, I'm Cassidy Quinn. Happy Mental Monday. We have, as the title says, Boyfriend Edition. This is like the week... If you
started labeling them Boyfriend Edition?
I don't know. If people are searching Mental Monday Boyfriend Edition, because you know they are. This is Tucker, also known as King Tucky on the Instagram. I mean, people literally refer to you as that. They'll be like, oh, King Tucky. Or someone the other day, I posted about who would you most like to quarantine with out of all the radio hosts that I work with at 98.7 The Bull. And someone commented, Cassidy's goofy boyfriend. None of the radio hosts, they just said you.
I appreciate that they called me goofy.
Yeah, you're either King Tucky or you're Cassidy's goofy boyfriend.
I prefer the latter.
This is your first, like, in the house Mental Monday, maybe? Because you did a escape quarantine Mental Monday. Not actually escape, but we were walking around.
No, we were walking. We were
on a walk. I know.
We did not drive anywhere.
We were following all the orders. I'm trying to find the stream on my phone so that I could like tweet it out, you know, but that's okay. But this is your first time like actually sitting down, and it's funny because normally the Mental Monday prep happens in my brain, and it's usually like, oh, I'll have a topic, I don't know, maybe I'll just start recording because I've been at work all day and I just go totally off the cuff. But you, coming from more of a business background, you're like, let's have a plan, let's discuss it, which totally fits into today's topic that you picked. Sure.
Yeah, a bit of intentionality, I would say.
Yeah, which is exactly, the title says, I forgot what we wrote, setting goals.
Goal setting and achievement.
And achievements in quarantine. Because it's something you're really good at, and I like to think I'm good at setting goals and achieving them, but I kind of feel like a lot of the times I just kind of don't set specific goals. I just say like, well, I'm going to try to do more of this. Unless it's the videos I've been doing recently, if like I'm going to meditate every day for a month. I'm going to sleep 8 hours every day for a month. Usually I do more like general goal setting kind of things, but you have a different strategy.
I mean,
Boyfriend edition.
Boyfriend edition, I suppose. I don't know if I would necessarily say that, but I definitely am a pretty goal-oriented person. Maybe comes from a background in sports and being competitive to a little bit, but not to say that you aren't competitive, because you are wildly competitive as well.
Mm-hmm. I got the stream pulled up. Now we can say hi to people. You can finish your thought though. Sorry.
No, but I definitely take an approach, and I read something somewhere. I also could just be making it up that if you really go into each day with 3 things you want to accomplish in that day, any more than 3 is too many. And even at work, and it can be broken down into subtasks as well. But I try to go into every day with like a personal goal, a fitness goal, and like a work goal, or something silly as well. Like that was something that I was thinking about today, was like quarantine can be hard to feel like you're actually accomplishing something, because it can be super mundane, or you're doing the same thing, or you get sucked into...
Especially on a Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
He still laughs at my jokes. You're so nice.
That one was a little bit of a...
You have like a genuine laugh. You're getting really good at that.
We have been in quarantine too long together.
So, I think it must be at least 40 days. I think. Yeah? Because it was 30 days when I counted like 2 Thursdays ago. When we were with your mom. Anyway, so quarantine can feel mundane.
Can feel mundane and a bit repetitive, so to speak, and so finding...
Wait, say that again?
I said...
Just trying to make it repetitive.
You're such a brat.
I'm the worst person.
If we weren't live on the internet, there normally would have been a couple explicatives in there as well.
Yeah, I know, I can't bleep you. This might be... The live videos are the only time that you don't swear. Because you know, you're nice, you're good, you know.
It's not safe for children.
No!
I know when it's live.
Right. You're good.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we didn't just jinx
But so making
myself.
Making the day... Again, sorry to the downstairs neighbor. It's like, did someone just hit the ceiling with a broom? What am I saying? again, that
goal
we're
setting
live.
in quarantine, repetitive.
So you try to set things
continuous. Well, and I would say when things are normal, whatever normal really means in the big picture of things, but normally it's, I think, a bit easier when you're going out and you're running around and you're talking to other people. It's easy to have established goals in your mind that you want to accomplish. But when you're stuck in this space of only your purview right here and you can't see anything else other than what's, just again, what you choose to see, whether that's through your phone or your computer or your work or whatever you're doing, or when you do go out into the world. But it's harder to feel accomplished. It's harder to feel like you are like moving the ball down the field, to use a sports analogy.
So sportsy.
So I think in quarantine as well, like can be important to just come up with some silly goals for yourself as well. Like whatever that might be, just so you can feel accomplished and feel like you are. And some days it's okay to do nothing, right? Like it's okay to eat the junk food,
and that can be the
sit
goal
on the couch, and that can be the goal.
Like
sometimes
that's what we
the
did
best goal
on Saturday, and
sometimes that's the best
you
goal.
were testing me with this goal because your goal for Saturday was do nothing.
Absolutely.
And just relax.
I'm a 0
hang
or
out.
100. There's only like 2 speeds.
And you had been like 170 all week. You had been working.
Mathematically,
you worked,
that's not possible.
It's 170%. You definitely. But you were working extra hours. Like you worked in. You stayed up later than me one night last week working, which is shocking because normally you get up earlier, so you go to bed earlier. Sometimes you go to the bed at the same time as me, but you'll be asleep on the couch for hours before that.
I think I went before till
like
after.
I started seriously questioning what I was doing that night because I was like, am I really gonna go to bed before you? I felt bad leaving you still doing work, and it was, by the way, it was 2 a.m, or it was 1 a.m, so it's not like it was 10 o'clock at night and I left you still working. No, it was not even early. But so then by the time we got to Saturday, you said, I'm doing nothing. And I...
Full zero.
There were a couple things that I said. Like, I said
zero.
I was like, I'm gonna go do some laundry. And you're like, I'm not doing any laundry today. And I said, that's okay. That's okay.
I did not even have a negative attitude about it. I said, that's great. That's awesome. If you want to do that.
Right, exactly. And that's what I said. And I said the same to you.
Be involved with the project.
Said, well, I would like to do some laundry because although we're gonna sit here and we started binge watching How to Get Away with Murder, which now we're in the 2nd season. It's on the TV right now because after this we're probably gonna watch it while we have dinner. Probably, definitely. But I knew we were gonna start binge watching something on Netflix, and for me, I like having something to do. Like my anxiety loves, especially when we're cooped up inside and I have nowhere to put all this energy right now. I definitely love. Or my anxiety, my brain, loves having something to do with my hands while we're watching something. And so that can turn into just like scrolling, but obviously I can't pay attention as much as I think I can. Can't pay attention to what we're watching and be scrolling at the same time, for the most part. But I can be folding laundry, like doing something actually mindless and kind of calming and zen while watching something. So that was I'm gonna mostly do nothing, but I'm gonna do a little something to feel productive. We're still doing laundry, by the way.
If you're getting screen time in one place, it might be good to remind yourself that you don't need to be getting screen time from 2 different devices at the same time. And maybe finding... I just saw on my computer, gave me my weekly screen time.
No. Why would you look at that?
My screen time was up like 30 or 40% from last week. Something crazy like that. So it's good to remind yourself to put the scroll down. I've been actually reading some hard copy books. I've been reading the April Earth Day edition of Nat Geo in actual magazine paper fashion.
Whoa.
To intentionally put the screen down.
And it's talking about saving the planet, so...
Well, it depends.
Well...
It depends. Because if you're an optimist like me, the eternal optimist, this side is...
You should have saved the optimistic side.
How we saved... No, always start. This is the start, the finish.
You're going to end with the horrible side.
Well, I'm going to flip it back. Or if you go the other direction in the issue, it's how we lost the planet.
Great.
And both directions, each half of the magazine is 2 perspectives on what life looks like in 2070. It's to take a look at the 100-year anniversary of Earth Day because this year is the 50th. anniversary.
On Wednesday. I didn't tell you about my interview
That's
today
why
because you were out biking.
This is the April issue.
I got to interview this 10-year-old girl named Ella today who goes to this, I think it's called like Creative Science School in Portland. And her whole class.
That sounds rad.
They're not, it's something you can, like school you go to within Portland public schools. I don't exactly know how it works, but it sounds cool. But they are starting this thing, it's called My Planet, My Pledge with Earth Day Oregon. You're supposed to like make a sign with what you pledge. Like, I'm gonna stop using plastic water bottles, or I'm gonna start using green cleaning products. This lady today from Earth Day Oregon was telling me about you can make your own cleaning products, so we should start doing that. We are gonna make our own salad dressing. We're becoming more Portland by the day. Should we see what people are saying?
Sure.
Rob says hi. Scott says hello. Joseph says hi. Rob says hello, Tucker. Adelaide says good day. She watches from Australia.
That's amazing.
Yeah, good day to you. Rob says, how's the shave?
Coming back. Beard's coming back.
Yeah, because a silent koala says, where's Tucker? That clean-shaven man is not him. Is this really clean-shaven? Did you see his face before commenting? If you have not seen our video from last week, that's what I was going to say at the beginning. This has been like the 7 days of Tucker, except only 2 on YouTube. And quarantine has been 47 days of Tucker. But last time they saw you here on the internets, I shaved your beard it was this long, which I didn't even realize how long it was until I
How long?
This long? Yeah. Until
Really?
I put the razor.
I guess it was. It'd been growing for like a month and a half.
I didn't realize either because we both see your face every single day. I probably see your face more than you do.
Well, it's hard to see the slow change as
right.
well.
And so, but when I took the razor through it and just took off big side out of it, oh, that was so satisfying. And then I realized, wow, your beard is really long. And when I met you, your beard was that longer. But then before our first date, it was like this, a little longer, without the mustache.
Yeah.
If you showed up just with the mustache, it would have been a little weird. Jamie says, kind of bummed that my 40th birthday is tomorrow and all I can do is go to work.
No, that's not true. My birthday was last week. You can set up a Zoom birthday party call.
Yeah.
I've had a couple digital birthdays. Shout out to all my good friends that hopped on from all over the world. It was wild. It actually is a super fun way to have a birthday because you can reconnect with old friends and talk to new friends you haven't seen because we've been quarantined and bring those people together. There were people making connections from different places in the country, and it was a lot of fun. So no, go to work, but set up a Zoom call for your birthday.
And with goal setting in quarantine, I feel like for a lot of people, calling a friend can be a good one too. That's one I haven't done a lot of. Like, we did that Zoom call. I've done 1 or 2 other friend Zoom calls, but then I actually set up at 3 p.m. this Saturday. I was going to talk to my best friend from college, Nicole, who lives in the Bay Area. We hadn't talked in years, and we just actually picked a time. And then it was nice because like an hour into it, she was like, okay, I'm going to go take a walk now. It's nice out before it gets dark. Okay, cool, bye. And it actually did like give me energy to then sit back on the couch and do laundry the rest of the day.
Pick up the phone. Don't just text people. Like, if you think about someone, like one of my coworkers was just telling us, like, if you think about somebody and you think like, oh, I should text that person or, oh, I should call that person, don't delay it. Don't think like, and be like, oh, okay, I'll text them or call them. Just do it right then. There's no reason you can't call them. I'm sure they would be happy to hear your voice as well.
Well, and it is crazy because
or see your face. FaceTime. I've never been a big FaceTimer or video chatter.
I'm not a big fan of the non-planned FaceTimes.
No.
Like, I'm probably, unless you're my parents.
But like, set a time. Yeah, I would agree.
Unless you're my immediate family, I'm probably not going to answer if you, or like my cousin's cute kids or something. I'm probably not going to answer if you just video call me out of the blue. But if we set up a time, cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
What else?
What else are people saying?
Oh, Comics with Bueller says to read some comics in quarantine.
That sounds fun as well.
But I think with your goal setting, so I started this bullet journal a couple months ago. I have not posted that video about it yet because I have to edit it. But for me, I've been not only writing little goals for the day, but then also writing just what we did, even if that wasn't a goal. So like on Saturday, is there anything, I don't think there's anything secret in here. On Saturday, it just said relax. And that's what we did. I thought about writing laundry, but I felt like I don't really need to know that we did laundry. But then, like, yesterday I woke up and did Forge HIIT Pilates online. We cleaned, and then I took some neem oil to our plants. And so just, like, little goals and little things that when we eventually get out of our house, I can look back and go, oh, I did do something every day. Even if it was something as little as, like, doing a face mask at home, or that was another thing we were going to say that with goal setting was we signed up for Masterclass the other day because we decided, you smartly realized that we could accomplish goals and work on, like, self-improvement things while also binge watching things.
Yeah. And there's been a lot of great content on all the platforms in that direction, but this took it to another level of, and I'm a nerd. I read a lot, of course, and, like, I went to grad school. I love school in general, so
I appreciated... like, sad when grad school was done because you weren't gonna go to school anymore.
Right, yeah.
I'm, like, nervous you're gonna just decide you want to go to school again just for funsies.
Maybe one day I will.
And I'm gonna say, we don't have the money for that.
Well, I've had
maybe we will. Who knows?
I've had enough school for the time being.
Yeah.
But
you're a nerd.
I'm
so
a nerd.
Masterclass.
Yeah, Masterclass was a cool way to take binge watching when we'd watched multiple different murder shows and drug Breaking Bad.
We finally finished Breaking Bad.
And How to Get Away with Murder and all this, and your trash TV obsessions. I think it's good to have some things to binge watch that are a bit educational.
Right. And on the other side of that, I also have realized...
It sounds so nerdy when I say it out loud, but I love it.
No, but it makes sense. So Masterclass, what it is, if people don't know, is... I don't even know who created it. Is it related to Oprah's Masterclass, like her shows that she did? Who knows? So. Basically, Masterclass, maybe. I've been calling it, it's like YouTube for experts. It's a whole platform where you can sign up for these online courses from different, very well-known and very successful people. So we watched one with Anna Wintour the other day, who is CEO or something very high up at Vogue magazine. And so she talks about, even if you're not in the fashion world, it can relate to you because she talks about leadership, techniques, and working with a team, and
well, in I would say that Masterclass, there are some very qualitative type skills, like some more soft skills in terms of, like, leadership or how to interact with others, but then there's also some hard skills in terms of, like, negotiation or photography or dance or choreography or acting. Like, there's some we've only watched.
Natalie Portman does one about acting. I haven't watched it yet. Shonda Rhimes does one about writing for TV. Who writes this show?
Neil deGrasse Tyson does a show about space.
What's his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson about space.
Wait, you just said that two different ways.
And science. And it's hard to say, but I think
we decided it's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, that's not
Yes,
true.
it is! But we were cracking each other up way too hard the other day because we both just we didn't know how to say his name.
So we both just saying
Neil Grasse Tyson, and we just Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson. We would just say it really fast.
I don't think that's funny to these people.
No, I don't either. I don't think so either. Someone please laugh. Oh, Adam says Anna Wintour was the inspiration for The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh.
There you go. Thank you.
Never seen it. I might have to now.
Exactly. Wait, you've never seen that? We should see that. But so Masterclasses, I watched one the other day from the founder of Spanx. And she talks about, like, launching your own product and really just being an entrepreneur in general and, like, starting your own business. That one was very inspirational. Silent Koala says, grass versus grassa fight. Oh, Aaron Sorkin does a screenwriting one. What? Were you going to say something?
No, I just can't read these as fast as you can. Well, I can read them.
Adam wants to know how
Rob wants to know if I would ever cut my hair if Cassidy wanted me to.
I should put you in charge of the comments. That's better. Yeah, would you?
No.
However, should we ask the people our current question
Probably
about...
not. I would need to understand the motivations for cutting my hair.
Please give us a quick pro, not in cons list, just pros list. Tucker will give the cons. How long have you been growing out your hair for? You said 4 years? Since you got it cut?
Yeah.
It's very bouncy and curly, too.
2016 was the last time I got it cut.
And he doesn't even curl it, guys. He woke up like this. Well, you showered and it's still wet, drying like this. Oh, God. Wyatt says about Masterclass, I keep getting it on my YouTube ads before videos. And you know what? So have I. I keep getting it on ads now that we already bought it.
Yeah.
Because Tucker bought it. Right now they have this is not sponsored by Masterclass, but they have some kind of deal going on where if you buy a membership, you can give a membership to someone for free. So it's like 2 for the price of 1. So you bought it and gave me a membership.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an example of something, you can kind of be achieving little goals at a time while watching that. But then you mentioned the ridiculous opposite end of the spectrum of the shows I watch. I just started watching Too Hot to Handle on Netflix, which if you don't know, to give you the short summary, I've already told all this to Tucker because someone has to listen to me rant and rave about reality shows and there's no one else in the house.
We should set a goal to decrease the amount of trash
Whoa,
TV
we're gonna, okay, can you let me finish talking? Too Hot to Handle on Netflix.
As well as all households.
Is a bunch of hot people stuck on an island who get to the island and 12 hours later find out that the whole thing, they can win money, but every time they get $100,000 at the end, but every time they kiss, have sex, anything besides like touching and cuddling, like platonic touching, they lose money. If they kiss, $3,000 gone. So it's all these hot people who want to hook up with each other and they can't. It's very well produced. So I appreciate the production.
Makes my skin
it's very
crawl
entertaining.
Just thinking about it.
Short episodes are like 30 minutes long. Anyway, so for me though, like
all those shows, that show, The Bachelor, all of it, it's all that is wrong with humanity.
Oh, there's a new episode of Bachelor.
Oh my God.
Whatever the Let Your Heart Sing.
I really wish I had not reminded you
of. Rob says, "Oh, fight." Adam says, "Short hair shaves on shampoo." See, economical in the time of financial struggle in the world.
Cooking stream. I'd love to do a cooking stream. We'll do that for one of.
We could make whole bowls.
A silent koala said, "Would you ever do a cooking stream?"
Yeah. Adam says we should make a video about what? About reality TV? I would be so down. Honestly, the other day I was trying to...
No, absolutely
Speaking about like goals, I started writing down, what if I made like a different YouTube topic on my channel, different topic on my YouTube channel each day of the week, and what if one day was just about reality TV? Because one of my YouTube idols, Grace Helbig, has started making videos about reality TV, and I am very entertained.
Attention.
I almost think it's more entertaining.
It makes my heart hurt. They just put people on TV and they just fuck with them, okay? They just mess with them.
Now you swore on my live stream!
They just mess with them and set them up.
Sorry, you're kicked off. We have cut off the live. We'll be back with your regularly scheduled
TV
programming.
And bare their heart and feelings. And yeah. You want to talk about goal setting? We should set a goal to put more time and effort towards things that aren't so hurtful and terrible and awful.
Okay, can I tell you something? These sex-craved singles, hot, sexy people on an island, they are actually learning through this experiment to connect with each other on a deeper level, and they realize, wow, I can't just look at you for your body now. I gotta have a real conversation.
That's such bullshit.
Oh, now that you swore once, all bets are off?
You know me. Once it's gone, it's gone.
It's a good thing we're not on TV. We would be sued by the FCC.
But...
Wyatt says, "Hey, Tucker, don't cuss."
Awesome guerrilla YouTube production.
Oh, should we talk about Tiger King? A couple people commented about Tiger King. Would you like to talk about the Tiger King?
I'd rather talk about Tiger King than about The Bachelor, for sure.
But would you like to talk about how someone compared you to the Tiger King the other day? On your Facebook?
Yeah, one of my good friends compared me to the Tiger King, which I thought was an interesting comparison.
What do you think? Comment below. Does Tucker remind you of Joe Exotic?
That's horrifying.
For the record, you haven't tried to kill anybody. You haven't killed any animals. You haven't done any of the things Joe Exotic does besides have a mustache and long hair.
True.
But you haven't done the mullet yet, so not quite Joe Exotic.
No mullet for me.
Yeah, Silent Claw says, oh no, Cassidy gets demonetized. Yeah, thank you. The $3 we were gonna make from this video, you owe me.
Wow.
As my manager. Tucker's official title, by the way, is my manager. Just in case you're wondering. It's an unpaid position. It's actually a negative money position because you now owe me $3 for swearing. Someone did say we should have a swear jar. Cut your hair for every swear word? Yes. You'd be up to here by now. But, okay, what I was going to say, in defense of reality shows, in defense of all the mindless content, I've also been watching a lot of The Circle lately. Already finished the US one and the Brazil one. I've started watching the France one. In defense of all that type of content, if it's really hurting people, okay, yes, it should stop. But The Circle and Too Hot to Handle, in those cases, they are, learning something about themselves. They're goal setting.
I'm gonna go start cooking dinner.
Okay, stop!
If you want to turn this into reality chat.
Okay, but you know where I'm going with this. Is that I realized the other day, I had been binge watching some Masterclass episodes while I was getting things done, while I was getting ready for work in the morning, while I was cooking, and I realized at some point, I like to think of, our brains are sponges. Hypothetically, we're watching this stuff and it's soaking it in, which is why I get that I shouldn't just soak in this reality content, right? But the way I think of it is if you spend a lot of your day soaking in the educational stuff that's good for you, that's what soaks in, and then the sponge is too full. There's a limit on the sponge. You can't just keep putting water on the sponge and it's gonna soak it up. Eventually, you have to have something that doesn't go in, and so that's the reality stuff. It bounces off. It just drips off the sponge, okay? And you wring out the sponge, get rid of the reality, and then you fill it back up with the Masterclass. Because I can't...
Don't hurt yourself.
I can't spend the whole day thinking, I need to be on, I need to be soaking this in and remembering. I'm also mental note-taking while we watch things, right? Like we watched, what was that Netflix series we watched a while ago about all the creative people? It showed a different person each episode.
Can't remember. Abstract.
Really good series. And I know we keep plugging Netflix shows, but it's fine. Turn on KGW if you're in Portland.
We've also plugged Masterclass and...
Right. But...
none of which are paying us.
Call me. But Abstract was very inspirational, watching all these very creative people and learning about how they work. And you even, a few times, paused it to write down notes. And that's good. That's what we should be doing, right? But for me, I also need those times when I need to do none of that. I can just sit and watch these beautiful people try not to have sex with each other for an hour today and know that in that hour, I don't need to be remembering any of it. I don't need to be, even though I probably will remember every detail later, but I don't need to be focusing on how can I do better? And right now in the world, we're all stuck at home, most of us, and so many people are posting things about I got this done today, and I got this, and I launched a new podcast since quarantine, and I got all of my laundry done, and I organized my entire closet. There's so many things telling us you can be doing more while you're stuck at home. And so I think while you can do that, you also need to remind yourself, or to give yourself the moments when you don't have to do that. When, Saturday, you said, my goal for today is to do nothing.
And even if your goal wasn't to do nothing that day, if you don't accomplish your goals, it's okay. You have tomorrow. You're going to have a lot of time. And if you don't, whatever the goal is that you set, again, be forgiving of yourself, be forgiving of everyone else and what's going on. But I definitely think trying to give yourself those small achievement points is a good thing.
Totally. So for tomorrow, do you already have you thought about goals? I know our goal is to make dinner. We'll get there.
Yeah, my goal is dinner. I'm hungry. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
Your goal yesterday, you went to the grocery store. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And then we both tag teamed on the dishes. You did half the dishes. I did the second half dishes. Mm-hmm. Today, I
cleaned and organized the whole house. That was a full yesterday project.
Today, one of my goals was to go on a run during my lunch break this evening. And then an hour before, I looked at you and I said, I don't think I want to go on a run anymore. And that's okay, because Mental Monday was my goal. Mm-hmm. I said we had to do it. We were kind of wishing we'd done it this morning because we're ready for dinner, but we decided, nope, it's going to happen, and it's okay. Some goals you can meet, some goals you can't. Wyatt says I should do a top 10
Either
reality
way.
shows video. Thanks, Wyatt.
All right. On that note,
I think we will go make dinner. What are we having?
gonna have a seafood pasta. It's gonna be delicious.
Shrimp pasta with a cashew cream sauce that I kind of invented. Not invented, but I just like threw together with some stuff. Super easy. We should do a cooking video. Maybe next Mental Monday, if the kitchen's
I'm gonna go
still
start
clean.
cooking. You can keep filming if you want.
My
We could
nose is
just turn
itchy.
this into a cooking video.
We could, but the camera would probably die, and that's okay. We'll do that another time. It'll be great.
You guys have a good rest of your night.
Keep making goals. Let us know in the comments below if you have any little goals you've been trying to accomplish in quarantine. I'll keep making videos about our goals. Because a lot of my goals, my goal right now is to do, just so you know, on YouTube, is to do 1 edited video a week on my YouTube channel and 1 Mental Monday live video on my YouTube channel. And I'm thinking of different ways we could do Mental Monday now that everyone's stuck at home. Like you were saying, you can video chat anyone. Maybe we could video chat somebody in a different place or in a different part of Portland for Mental Monday next week. Or maybe we could just cook. Why not? You have not been part of a Cassidy-licious. Unless you count celery juice, but that wasn't cooking. So yeah, there's some of my goals. Let us know your goals in the comments. And I'll let Tucker go make dinner for me. That's my goal. I'm gonna take a nap. Just kidding.
Have a good night.
I love you. Thank you for doing this. Rob says, thank you, be safe. Adam says, bon appetit. Rob says, I'm coming over. Silent Koala says, whatever's in the pantry pasta. Exactly. But since Tucker went to the grocery store yesterday, we have options. Like, we discussed multiple options of dinner. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I should have made you say this. You're trained.
Time to eat.
We'll see you next time. Oh, also let us know if I should let Tucker, I almost said shave, cut my bangs in quarantine, because I think if we check the porch, we might have some new scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys. Happy Mental Monday. Go do something nice for your brain. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
So enthusiastic. I don't know if it stopped. He just left me.
They can just watch us.
It's fine.
Watch us cook.
It's weird on the live stream. Wait, what has my hair been? Has my hair looked like this the whole time? Cool, thanks for telling me. Did it end? Did it end? I think we might still be going. I think... Now I'm looking at the live feed. Oh, okay, bye.